Oh my God. I feel so much. I couldn't even because it feels like a long time ago, and it's like, okay, so it feels like I almost don't believe. Now I'm retelling this, it feels so different. We and every single moment we shared, and every dinner we go get together, and the walk we made together, it feels like a childhood story.
This, like I really don't have anyone else to talk about. 然后我 value 这个很多。
Like she's my childhood. Like she's my childhood memory. This story is my childhood memory. That thing we talk about, the way we look at each other, all the time we spend. It's like when you think about when you are little, few years old, your best friend, you play house, and that was how it feels like to me. I always felt this thing with her is that I feel she's my home. She is just like, she's my home. And I felt completely familiar with her. And the fact now she become my childhood memory, it's like she is part of me or something. It's this really crazy intimacy.
When you lost me, you lost this part.
Yeah, I do.
I still can't believe I wrote an essay about her. I wrote an essay of 10,000 words based on this thing. I met her. It started with I fall in love with her. Then in my mind, I did this research about loving her, then think about my love problem. Because when I love her, I feel like, oh my God, like how come I have all this strong, intense infatuation, imagination, and a almost toxic and crazy intimacy towards someone. It's like some crazy, I'm so familiar with this. And I then do the research of like loving her makes me do the research about my problematic mental health, my problematic childhood, my problematic thoughts about love. And then it's this love disorder. And then I start to think, okay, what is this love disorder? And it's also my first time realized this cultural common sense between us. It's just as important as my love. Like I feel like almost a lot of time my love it's a cultural common sense. It's cultured. It's really cultured, and it's stuck in a really cultured way that it is not belong to my age.
I am afraid, like the reason that I'm afraid one day you will realize that, oh, like I don't want this, is because I'm afraid losing you just as much as you're afraid losing me.
But I think those kind of like feeling of the romance in me, it's always this cultured, vintage nostalgia thing, and it's from literature, and that's why I felt most of the time like this is not belong to my age, and it's kind of just it's really disconnected in a way. I think I create this world of love, and I live in this.
Try to make them understand, but they don't.
No one understands except you. And that's the part that makes me even more sadder. Because I don't want to lose you. It's too scary.
Literature produced action, and I just kind of living in it, like it's like I just live in that. And with her, I felt like this imagination of all this literature, culture, the love, all that becomes real for the first time. Experiencing it with her. And that's why it was intense. And that's why it was like it's a memory. It's like I always want this. And then when I met her, it's all of a sudden I'm doing this. And when it's getting to a point that it was too much for both of us. It's a grieving of when you think about there's this person in your life that you just lost them. You just lost them, and then you don't know how you can lose them, because it's just like it's impossible you lost this person, but you lost them, right? It's like when you lost your closest family, parents, grandparents, this thing. It's like you don't know how, like you thought you would never lost them, but you lost them.
It's too scary to lose you in my life.
You won't lose me.
One day
You won't lose me. You won't lose me.
But now I don't feel it's a grieving, and I don't feel sad. I just
You know what? I actually think you just like me as you like a friend.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Are you okay?
she's really close and she's really far. And she almost doesn't exist. Like, she's here, same city. She's living her life I know where she lives. I know. I even have her key. I even have her house key. I still have her keys. But I feel she's not existing. Like, I feel she's close because that's my childhood memory. It's like a childhood memory. But I feel she's far because don't think she's existing at here. Yeah.